Hi everyone, I'm Erin Thrower with Lake County Communications. We wanted to share with you some good news that's happening with some of our local organizations. And with me today is Christy Long, the Executive Director of United Way of Lake County. So Christy, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you, Erin.
Well, United Way recently launched the Lake County COVID-19 Community Response Fund. Can you tell me a little bit about the collaboration behind that and what's the fund for?
Sure. Well, the moment that we found out what was happening and that there were going to be shutdowns and people were going to lose their jobs immediately, we knew there would be increased needs here in Lake County and that local nonprofits would be asked to, step up and help meet some of those needs. And we knew they would need help. So less than 2 weeks ago, we launched the COVID-19 Response Fund. And I am so thrilled to tell you that so far we have raised over $275,000.
Amazing.
And this money will go to local nonprofits that are on the front line helping families navigate when the paycheck stopped. So we are really pleased with this. It's going to address basic needs. And I should also mention that it's done in partnership with others in our community, including Lake County government, the Municipal League, and the Lake County Community Foundation.
Okay, wonderful. It is amazing in such a short amount of time, the amount of changes that have taken place. And I just don't think anybody could have ever expected the impacts that would have on everyone personally, not just health, but financially and emotionally as well. So what an amazing thing and how quick to see those dollars coming in. So what will the donation support and will those dollars stay right in our community?
All of the dollars will stay in Lake County, and United Way is not taking any overhead, so 100% of the monies collected will go back out in grants. And right now, it's really for the very basic needs. If you just think about if your last paycheck happened 2 weeks ago, what would be happening in your own family? Food would start to be scarce, bills would start to be coming up, you might need cleaning supplies, you might need supplies for your children, for babies, infant formula or diapers, those kinds of things. So we've been working with nonprofits that are helping individuals, our neighbors, address some of these issues, and the monies raised will help them expand their services and in some cases even deliver their services differently.
Okay, so how can organizations receive the funding? So we know there's so many great social service organizations here in Lake County, but how will organizations go about that process?
Absolutely. So actually yesterday we announced our first round of funding. And so we announced the funding of $93,000 going to 8 agencies. And we are doing it in partial rounds of funding because we know the needs are going to be here for the next month or even longer. But the next round will start on April 6th. And so at that point, if an agency or a nonprofit wanted to apply for funding, they could go to our website and find out more information about that.
Okay, and so it's nonprofits, social service agencies, anything else that, organization-wise, people would need to know to see if the organizations qualify?
Yeah, to qualify for the funding, you should be a nonprofit, tax-exempt 501c3.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Christy, for sharing this great news. What an amazing outpouring of generous support from our residents and our businesses. We know that together we will be stronger. So thank you for the work that you're doing with your team in United Way of Lake County to keep us all safe and protected. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Erin. Thanks for having us on to talk about the fund. We know people want to help, but when you're told to stay in your home and stay, socially distanced, how do you do it? And this fund is one way. We really are hearing directly from the nonprofit agencies that are meeting with people, meeting with families. We understand the issues those families are facing, and the fund will go to address those issues right here in Lake County.
Okay, that's wonderful news. So thank you again. And I know that this is much needed. And, again, we just appreciate the work and support that you guys are doing right now.
Well,
so thank you. Thank you for watching at home. Please tune in, go to the website, check out some more about the Lake County COVID-19 Community Response Fund. Thanks, everyone. Stay well, and we hope to see you soon.